Let's see. Glasses on. What do they have? It's right there. This is card 17. It says, I can change my life by changing my thoughts. Huh. Let's read about that. By choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts. By focusing upon a better feeling thought, the law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore, the balance of your thoughts will now improve. So it's like taking an overall average of your thoughts. So every time you find yourself thinking negatively about things you don't want, switch it around to something that you do want or appreciate what you do have. And your thoughts, by changing your thoughts, you change that overall average of your thoughts, and that's what you will attract into your life. Got it? That's all it's talking about, is what you put out there, you receive. All right. So like I say, this is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of this reading. So the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Cups. We will get to that. Okay, so we have a few cards left to go towards the second part of your reading. So Aquarius, the Page of Cups is surrounding your entire reading. So this is like a half a cup of love. There's a fish in the cup. Can you see the fish? This can be a card for Pisces. Might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is like a half cup full. So this is what we're talking about. This Page of Cup, young energy, a half a cup of love. Let's find out what's going on. Up in your highest energy, I have the Five of Swords. You're seeing the truth. You are getting the truth about this Page of Cups, this half a cup of love. So you're, actually in learning truth and clarity with the Five of Swords, you're letting an energy go here. These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading, Aquarius. So I think you're seeing the truth about someone. It's a soulmate. I mean, I have the Four of Wands right here next to the Five of Swords and above the Page of Cups. This is a strong soulmate connection. See the 1111? This is union between two people. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of joy. This can be a card for marriage. Let's keep reading. I think it feels like the partner, the other person, the other soulmate, is not really stepping up to the plate here. They might have the love for you, I don't know. But I'm feeling, just because they're a soulmate does not mean you have to be with them, because we have lots of soulmates. This is a strong one, though. There's a strong pull between the two of you. But what is going on? Let me keep reading. There's a third energy. I have the Three of Pentacles next to the Four of Wands. Now, you do not see eye to eye on moving forward, on commitment, security, stability with this card. There may be a three's company. Three's a crowd type energy going on here. I think there's someone else in the picture, if this is your reading. And that's why you're getting half a cup of love, but the truth is coming out. And I think you've ignored the truth for a little while, because I have the Two of Swords under the Five of Swords and next to the Page of Cups. There's the moon trying to enlighten you, but you have a blindfold on. You have your arms guarded. They're across your heart. Your swords are up in self-defense. It's like you don't want to know. You don't want to be enlightened because it might hurt your heart. Well, you're being enlightened, whether you like it or not, okay? So in this reading, it kind of like the truth comes out. You realize that, if they're only offering you a half a cup, they're probably only offering someone else a half a cup. But I think that whoever's in this picture is the problem, the extra person. I have the Nine of Cups next to the Page of Cups and under the Three of Pentacles. I think you got a lot of love for this person. Look at all those cups dancing around you. Oh, 9 cups. But what do you do with them? I think you're getting to the point you don't even know if you want to hand them a cup because you're realizing you're only getting a half a cup from them. So what's fair is fair, right? I have the 4 of Swords under the 2 of Swords. You're spending a lot of time alone, meditating, praying, soul searching for that truth and that clarity now. And you're letting those swords come to you. And you see the light behind the swords. The swords do bring light. They bring new beginnings. Truth and clarity can help you overcome anything away from those dark and stormy skies. I have the 3 of Wands next to the 4, and it's a very healing card. Let me point that out. You're going to go through a lot of healing about this relationship here. Swords help you heal. I have the 3 of Wands under the Page of Cups and next to the 4 of Swords. So the 3 of Wands, you're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you're looking out over the world, and you're wondering, is your ship still out there? Because you're feeling like you're realizing something here with this soulmate relationship. Like maybe it's not what it seems to be on the surface. You're kind of realizing some things. So you're wondering, look at the ships that are out there. Is your ship still out there and has not come in yet? Because you're ready for a fresh start and new beginning. Now, if your ship is this Page of Cups, then you're waiting for them to get rid of that third person and hand you a full cup of love. But as it is now, and as I'm reading your reading, I think you want to turn your back on this person. I think you want to leave this person behind. The moon is enlightening you. That's their job, the moon. It's just very enlightening, and it's shining a path for you to move forward away from these dead cups of love towards the light, like a moth to a flame, in the dark, so you can find your way, so you can find your path. And you're taking all this love with you, and you're heading towards a ship. There's a ship out there for you. So I have the Emperor right next to the 3 of Pentacles. This is up in your highest energy line. You know, this is the card for Aries. Aries could be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. But this looks like you're going to make up your mind. You're going to hold true to yourself. And once you make up your mind about how you want to move forward, that's it. That's what you're going to do. Okay? You're very well liked and respected by others. The Emperor is right next to the Ace of Cups. Look at all that love. You want love. And you're going to hold out for it. Yeah, I think you're walking away from this relationship because you want love. You don't want half a cup. But I think love is waiting for you. It's like you make up your mind what you want. You're getting the truth. You're getting the clarity. You have all this love that you could be sharing with somebody if they would only share a full cup of love with you. And I have the 4 of Cups next to the Ace of Cups. I feel like this person tries to stay in your life. They try to come back in, but you're not having it. I think you're kind of done. I feel like it's fizzled out, these feelings, because of this other energy. I have the 8 of Wands under the Emperor and next to the 9 of Cups. So this is texting, emails, phone calls, video chat. Something through the airways. Back and forth conversations. So this is you holding true to yourself and hanging on to your love. You know, I feel like you might go online. You might go online and start chatting with somebody. Something to that effect. Maybe it's Facebook. Something like that. Because I have the 6 of Wands next to the 8 of Wands and right under the Ace of Cups. This is the card for success and love, and that's what you're looking for. And look at all those wands. So, wow, I think there's a lot of conversation going on. If you don't go online, somebody's going to introduce you to someone. You're going to get a text or a phone call from one of your friends or relatives, somebody who cares about you. They have someone they want to introduce you to. So it's one or the other. And this is the card for success and love, and it's right under the Ace of Cups. So all this conversation is going to lead to success and love. I have the Knight of Swords next to the Six of Wands and under the Four Cups. So there you are. You're like done with this other relationship, but you're taking action. You're moving forward with your sword out. You're seeking that truth. You're seeking that clarity now. Before, you were in the Two of Swords, ignoring the truth and clarity until you had to deal with it. Now, you're going forth, eyes wide open, sword out. So I feel like this conversation, there's going to be a lot of truth. Like, you're going to ask the right questions in moving forward here. I have the Four of Pentacles under the Eight of Wands and next to the Eight of Cups. So, this is hanging on to your pentacles for sure. You are secure and stable. You do have things. You have security and stability on your own. Don't let anybody borrow money when this card comes up. If somebody reaches out and they need money for something, hang on to your pentacles. I don't think you'll get them back. Okay? This is saying hold tight. So, you're going to find out, though, if they're grounded. You're going to find out, like, they got their job, they got a car, whatever is necessary to feel grounded in a relationship. It's right, this Four of Pentacles is right next to the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is right under the Six of Wands, that's success and love. Well, looky here. Whoever is coming in, whether you're being introduced by friends or relatives or online, there's somebody coming in who is totally grounded. They totally have a home, they have a car, they have a job. They are very grounded and they're available and committable. So just hang on to what you got for now. It's not up to you to hand out pentacles. It's up to you to just be patient and get the answers from the people who come towards you to figure out whether or not this is the right person to move forward with. But whoever it is, they have a huge cup of love they can offer, and that's what you want. You don't want that little tiny page of cups over there. So I have the Nine of Pentacles next to the Ten of Pentacles and under the Knight of Swords. Yes, this person coming in is single. They are available. They are self-assured. They're grounded and stable. They're just the perfect person. And you're going to find that out by asking the questions. I think all these pentacles, there's so many pentacles coming in for you. Hang on to what you got. Somebody else is coming in with a huge cup of love. They're very grounded. And they're single. They're available. Okay? Male or female. All the cards are male or female. And I just feel like whoever's coming in has been single, and I think they're ready. I think for most of you, it's going to be through somebody that you know that you're going to meet this person. Oh my goodness, changes. But this is like a big, beautiful change coming in. Oh, I wouldn't put up that Page of Cups either. So we have a message from your guardian angels and spirit guides. Let's find out what it is to close this reading. For Aquarius. Okay. This is the 10 of emotion. I'm going to read it to you. Life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Your friends and family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you're rewarded with unconditional love. That's what's coming in. Wow. Beautiful.